Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Venkateswara. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. We'll start exact at 5 o'clock, sir.
Okay, no issue.
Right, sir. Meanwhile.
So I will be sharing the presentation, or I'll.
Yes, sir. You are sharing the presentation.
Okay, okay.
Right. Sir.
Blogs, articles and suggestions is now an app with 2,000 registrations and conducted more than 30 webinars with renowned people and has lakhs of articles in it. All of this is just in a span of a year.
EdGroom has been more than just an educational app. It has been a pillar of guidance and a fountain of information about every possible educational topic. From the information about the best engineering colleges, medical colleges or law colleges in your area, to the important topics to cover for the preparation of NEET and JEE, you can find everything.
The EdGroom has created a safe space for students and also a user-friendly app in which students could post any questions and get it clarified. After every webinar, students, teachers and also parents would get an extra piece of information added to their knowledge with some more clarity. Over a past year, the EdGroom has conducted over 30 webinars with renowned people like Lakshmi Narayana Garu and Rakesh Sharma sir and so on. All these people shared their experiences with the future generation, so it's definitely a thing not to miss.
Right now, EdGroom has nearly 15 dedicated people working in technical and non-technical aspects to improve the app and its user experience. Venkatesh sir has always been the binding force for all these efforts and developments to come true. EdGroom is paving its way with new features like Brand Predictor to make it easy for the interpass students to check which engineering college they might end up in, and many other features are yet to come. We are proud to be a part of EdGroom and I assure you that you will be too. Thank you.
What started as a mere website with more than few blogs, articles and suggestions is now an app with 2,000 registrations.
So my friend also joined, Hanmant Reddy, BTH Hanmant Reddy. Hello, Hanmant Reddy.
Fine. Good evening, Muralidhar.
Sir. Thank you, Hanmant Reddy. Thank you so much, sir. Are you from Karnal, sir?
No. I am from Karnataka, Bangalore,
No.
Karnataka.
Oh.
He is my classmate
Classmates in engineering.
Wow. Happy to see you both, sir, on the screen.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, we'll start at 5. Good evening, sir. Sir, this video just now you have seen. Last year,
Yes, sir.
we felicitated 10 teachers from Vizag, sir, because this year also recently I've seen one notification for application for best teachers. So generally, best teacher award will be given to all the government lecturers. So, but as we work in private sector, even though we do a lot of hard work, there is no recognition from government or any sort of the society. So we wanted to at least felicitate few teachers. So last year we started this program in Visakhapatnam. On September 5th, we have actually felicitated 10 senior most faculty from all the private colleges. So we want to bring this culture to different places with the cooperation of a lot of people, local and all the other sects of the society. Because as a teacher, and we all know, sir, the teachers are now actually they're constrained. They cannot work the way the teachers used to work before because of so many reasons. Because of the change in the society, our parents' expectations. So everybody want to play safe. A lot of parents are just asking for marks. Yeah, let us produce marks. And when we go to some schools to tell about EdGroom and the career importance, all that, some school principal, they are arguing that we don't want all this program because the parents are not asking this. We don't want about their future, right? Our parents are asking to get 10 out of 10. So we don't want to waste our time in conducting all these programs. So we're really surprised. So because it's like a customer service, education system became a customer service. It's okay when in other fields, but education is an important element for every student. When they don't get the required skills in school. Sir, I still remember when we were in intermediate, we used to conduct the farewell party, freshers party, teachers day, all the students only used to conduct. We used to collect some money and we used to invite the chief guest. We used to take only the help of the teachers. The teachers used to guide us. So this type of activities has given a scope to the student to inculcate the leadership qualities, organizing skills, and how to work with other people, how to work as a team. But unfortunately, this generation has no such scope. Everything is conducted by the management. They're simply collecting money. The management is conducting. So, Murli sir, what your thought on that?
Okay, as you rightly said, there is a requirement of a paradigm shift in the education, basically. So I'll tell you what is that. All the institutions, educators start thinking in different direction. That is, today technology is at doorstep and everything is available to the students or working professionals or anybody, in fact, any service people. So now what is required is right direction. That means they should be guided where to go, when to use, and what to use. This is what's lagging in the system. For that, first thing I'll say, start with the parents. First responsibility. They should not disown the responsibility of joining the student in the college and wash their hands or a institution. Next comes educator. Educator for a last, I think, over a decade and back, it was a system where there were no changes. It was a monotonous way of teaching, and also that syllabus also, and there is no much influence of the digital media, that is technology. Today, every day we are seeing some or other changes happening around the globe. So educator needs to get updated on everyday basis, acquire the latest trends and technologies available. Then only they can guide students and mentor them properly. I am using the word mentoring. Mentoring is something that you are doing by your heart. coaching is different, mentoring is different. Coaching, you are giving your knowledge. Mentoring, you are going to the person, understand his feelings and providing the direction. So I must say that all institutions, educators, in fact, the founders should start thinking in a different way. Every day is learning for them. And today, still, I am a learner. Every day I spend 4 or 5 hours for learning itself. So that's what the today's trend should be. And you have said it correctly. They should come forward and join your mission.
Thank you so much, sir. Definitely, sir. There should be a sea change that has to take place in society because we are into a wrong direction. The students are in the wrong direction. And even parents also, sir, they have a lot of question marks in the mind. They're unable to take the right decision. And there is no proper system to educate the parents also. And most of us living in a fear, sir. If I don't take computer science, will my child lag behind? If I don't do engineering, will they lag behind? So there is no one who can give a confidence to them. It's okay, even if they don't do it, BTech also, they can still settle life. And as I see, majority of the people who are working in the society are not engineers. Only a fraction of people are actually BTech graduates from the beginning, sir, right? So, but still, the people are happy living, they are also earning. So, it is not compulsory that even if you don't have interest, it is not compulsory that you should do some XYZ course. So, I always compare with one thing, sir. When you go to shopping mall, I always give this example. So, we buy the clothes which suit your body, your size. We don't buy a cloth just because it looks good. So, the same way, the career also should suit your personality. Just because computer science or engineering or medicine is good, very good course or very good career, you shouldn't simply join. You need to self-assess yourself, identify your strong points and weak points. Then, yeah, if we can take a guidance, definitely we can do it. Sir, I'll just take 2-3 minutes of your time to tell you what exactly EdGroom is all about. Then we'll start your program, sir. Is it okay, sir?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Right, sir. Thank you so much. Very briefly, I'll just sum up. I think, sir, you can see my screen, right?
Yes. Good.
Right. Yeah. Good evening, all. Once again, I welcome you all to this wonderful evening. Today, we are conducting another interesting webinar with an experienced mentor, Muralidhar Reddy sir. He has so much of knowledge. Not only that, he is very experienced person. He is into a lot of activities. I've seen his profile. And is doing wonderful thing. Definitely, society need people like you, sir. And yeah, I request once again all the people who are watching live, please you can join Zoom also. You can talk to sir and you can interact with sir. You can share your comments and all that time. Yeah. What is EdGroom is all about? Let me tell you. We started this platform in 2021 with an intention to help the students, parents especially, and even to guide the teachers also. So because teachers, students and parents are three important pillars of education system. When they work together, when they exchange information with each other, yes, definitely we are going to produce better students. I always say good parent and a better teacher produces the best students. So a combination of teachers and parents definitely is very, very important. So we started this, platform like EdGroom to give the right information to the students and parents so that they can take a right career decisions. We provide guidance from 8th grade up to UG, undergraduates. And as I said, these are the three important people we want to serve, and students, parents, and teachers. A lot of students, as a teacher, in my 23 years of experience as a physics teacher, I've seen a lot of students are taking some wrong decisions, and very unfortunate this year, the students who are leaving, who completed 12th class, they're asking me a question, sir, what is meant by BSc? What is the difference between BTech and BSc? It's very unfortunate the students, even though we think that there's a lot of information available, but they doesn't know what is BSc. So information is available everywhere, but they're unable to do some research, and they're unable to get the right information. So definitely through webinars, through blogs, through articles. We want to create an awareness to the student. We want to bring them the different information available in the internet to the student. So students, please, before you taking any decision related to your career,
I think it is not visible. Yeah. Sir, you're on you have to unmute. Unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, now audible.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, okay.
So, yes, sir. Now I understood. So recently, I mean, these are what called as important tools we developed to guide the student, parents, and even student community also. The first tool that we developed is EdNews. As of today, this contains nearly 3,17,000 articles. And you can see information related to varieties of courses. Information is available on this, and you can just browse it and you can get the information whatever you want. The next product we developed is Z Forum, where it's a question answer session where you can post your doubts and experts will answer your doubts. The next one we developed is EdBlog. So far we have published more than 100 blogs from various people. So definitely the people, you can read the blogs from the various experts in the domain, and you also can, if you have interest, we love to publish your blogs also. The next one, important one is this webinars. We have conducted so far 52 webinars, and with a lot of people, different experienced people, students, experts, toppers, and these webinars have really helped a lot of students in the last academic year. So we are continuing the same thing on every Sunday at 5 p.m. And so far we stand here. So far in the website, we have 3,000 registered users and more than 2,70,000 people have visited our website. And we have an average 2,500 users every week. And we have 3,17,000 useful articles on the website. And we have our YouTube channel. As I said, we conducted 52 webinars. All those you can see in the YouTube channel. And we got 760 plus subscribed to the channel. And we got more than 13,000 plus views for all the videos. This is the upcoming webinar we want to conduct the next coming Sunday, the medicine in abroad. So we are planning one webinar on how to study medicine in Philippines or other countries. So we are going to get an interactive session with one of the students, Mr. Pavan, who is actually studying there. He is going to share with us all the information related to medicine in abroad. And I always ask the students, don't follow the crowd. Choose the career where you have happiness and no regret. Because when you follow the follower, automatically you need to end up with a regret. Because somebody is going in a direction according to his interest. But you need to check, am I having the same interest? See, we will not board the bus as everybody is boarding the same bus, right? You have your own idea. Your destination is different. You board the bus which you are interested to go. Simply the same thing happens in a career also. Don't follow simply somebody is taking a course, don't go for it. You just have to choose your own career. This is my tagline for all this. Don't follow the follower. Choose the career where you have interest. In the beginning, if you take a different course, people may laugh at you, but it's okay. Because the people, the same people, when you succeed, they are the people who want to encourage you, right? So don't worry about the people, what they think. And remember, all this information available on the website is completely free. Please go to Play Store, download all the information, and you can download the app and you can see all the information for free of cost. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I'll take the privilege to introduce the today's speaker, Muralidhar Reddy sir, to this wonderful evening. And definitely, we are all waiting eagerly to listen from sir. Definitely, he has a lot of information. I've seen this PPT also. He's going to share amazing things with us. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation to give a webinar. You readily accepted our invitation. Thank you so much, sir. Let me just take a minute or so to introduce the sir. So he is an alumnus of SSPN Junior College, Anantapur, Loyola Academy, Secunderabad, RV College of Engineering, Bangalore, and is graduated in chemical engineering. At an esteemed engineering college, he works in the training and placement department, coordination of placements and facilitations of technical training for students to make them employable. He is a career coach, soft skill trainer, Six Sigma coach, SAP functional advisor, and even volunteer right now in Kurnool. Right now, he is in Kurnool. His interests are both technology and education, and additionally, he is interested in upgrading the skills of the students, research and innovation and initiatives. He has 16 years of domain experience with AV Birla Group and 12 years as a SAP functional and project manager with Gensar and Tech Mahindra. He is the manager of production at Grasim Industries, AV Birla Group, a leading producer of rayon grade pulp, involved in the industry's adoption of world-class manufacturing practices, value maximization campaign, Six Sigma projects, and power of five values, conversant with bulk truck manufacturing, nitric acid plant project execution and design and implementation of bulk plant, functions of consultant with expertise in the modules of PPQM, lead the team for the rollout initiatives in the rollout project lead. 4 SAP deployment were carried out using the ASAP methodology in pharma, chemical and dairy, completed Prince 2 project management certification, and is dedicated to producing outcomes in all the priority he undertook. He has insight to lead the business past its strategic goals, and a lot of experience he has in other fields too. And we are happy to welcome you, sir, to this wonderful evening with another interesting webinar, sir. We are all waiting. Now your time starts, Muralidhar, sir. Now you can take over. Sir, I'll make you co-host. You can share your screen.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Venkatesh sir. I think for inviting me as a resource for today's webinar on an important topic. And I also thankful to the people, those who are joined today being a Sunday. Why I am telling thank you? Because the first thing in your life, let it be a student, a working professional, or a retired person, whomever it may be, human being, first you should come out of comfort zone. That is, today Sunday, let me relax. Learning doesn't have any comfort. You should be always learning, and it is a continuous exercise. So I thank you for all the people, those who have joined this webinar by Zoom as well as in the live. And second point I wanted to say, I want to thank Venkatesh sir, technical team of EdRoom for making this webinar possible and doing their efforts to make it alive. And third point I wanted to say, the moment I received invitation from Venkatesh sir, I said, yes, I have something to contribute. That's why today I'm here. I think already he has introduced about myself. And I want to add one point before I start the presentation. I'm associated with various other foundations across India, and one of them being Dr. Kalam International Foundation. It is members of having a various research scientists and other educationalists. And the main mission of this foundation is to educate the students from the school onwards on the research and innovation. And it is a very good mission, and we have started our journey. Okay. And another point I wanted to say, everybody has to reach someone, each one reach one, when it comes to the sending a positive message or positive information. So this everybody should inculcate, and it will definitely a chain and go for a good cause or a purpose. And another point I wanted to say, keep doing it. You start doing it. If you are in difficulty, if you have a problem, and you have something happen at your domestic, keep doing it. Never relax. And some of our intelligent people have created electricity and Swiggy, Zomato. Don't go that direction and relax. Every day is a doing, practicing. And we must have seen all the great people today. They are doing every day. They are not relaxing. So with this message, I wanted to start this presentation. And here, basically, I am going to give the tips out of my experience. I am not going to tell what is the content. Content is yours. You know what should be presented and what you are presenting to the audience. Only I am guiding it. What are the basic information regarding the slides preparation and what are all the other skills you should have when you are presenting the content. Okay. So let us start. So 1 hour gets a second chance to make a first presentation. You have to do a lot of homework when you are coming and facing the audience on presentation. Okay. Nobody will give a second chance. That means, okay, today you are not done presentation well. Let us sit tomorrow. No, they don't have time. You are presenting today. You are presenting to your best today. So there is no other alternative. And today we are going to see two parts of it. One is preparation of presentation slides, and second part is presentation, how one should present the content part. And the first part of this slides preparation, what I am going to teach you, what are all the colors you are supposed to use, and what should be the content part, and how you have to use visuals. So one thing everybody has to keep in mind, visuals are most attractive in day-to-day part of our life. The moment you are going to the road, following the certain road traffic, and you are guided by the visuals, stop, again move. Okay. So everywhere visuals. If you are writing something, nobody will give attention. If you are given by the visuals, yes, you are following it. That is very quick and catchy. It is called in the Toyota production system, visual management. It is a very big subject. So wherever you wanted to show something, try to show in a visual rather than writing a big content. So we all know these are all the colors that we are almost use every day. I will tell you what is the importance of these colors. And we can segregate these colors into two. One is warm, red, yellow, orange, and cool colors, blue, green, and purple. So this is how, when you are using the background colors, this is what the sensitive message you are sending to the audience. Oh, you are using blue means something you are talking on a topic, which is a very commonly understood. And if you are showing a red means something alarming. Okay, you wanted to highlight it. And colors, you should have a heading, one color, subheading, and bullet points. So try to have a discrimination of these colors. And let us come to the content. So when you are writing the content, use Arial or Times New Roman fonts, preferred. Okay, because these are all commonly used. And capitalize the bullet point and use 5 bullets per slide. Don't push the lot of information into your slide. The information of your topic should come from you, not from the slide. People are watching you for delivery of this topic, and they are not going to read your slides And you cannot be standing in front of your presentation as the ideal person. No. So content should be less and you talk more. And minimum 5 bullets per slide, 5 words per bullet, and do not use caps, all caps. No, don't use it. And don't, as I said, this much information in the slide is not allowed because nobody is going to read it. What you are going to do, you should consign this information and put it as a bullet points and say about the message, what is that you want to deliver. And let us come to the visuals, how visuals should be in your presentation. See, I am showing one small poster and they're all different pictures showing some behavioral of a child. So can anybody just ping or message, what does this symptom is known? I'll just pause for 30 seconds. Anybody can on the mic and also say. So by seeing these pictures, what you can predict? So these symptoms are pertaining to what type of child. I will give a clue. Child is having some disability. That means he or she is not a normal. So can anybody give the guess?
Autism, sir.
Yes, Venkatesh Garu, it is the right answer. See, that's what. Why I am putting this picture, I would have given 10 lines about autism. That doesn't give a message to the audience. A message goes to the audience when you are making them to think on your lines. That is the success of your presentation. So as sir said, it is a autism. So I have given one definition to the autism: always unique, totally intelligent, sometimes mysterious. So this is what and very few people are aware of this autism, and I am doing a lot of campaign. I posted a post in the Facebook also to the parents, awareness on autism. Okay, so this why I am showing this one is to showcase you what is the effectiveness of having a visual on your presentation. Okay, so this is a happy Mother's Day. So everybody will say, yes, mother is loving her child. Child is giving a flower. So what type of message you are giving here? Maybe can somebody give a small try. May not be exact quotation, but what is that you are telling here? Or this affection, what is that you are expressing on your way of your own way of telling it?
Gratitude.
Yes, maybe, yes, could be. So, matter even if it takes a while. So you means your mother. Mother handle every responsibility with a smile. So that is the great message of small picture. So this is what you must be able to capture. Again, it is a creativity. I am telling you here, every presenter should have a small part of creativity. Then only you love your presentation, and also you are able to reaching the audience. The target audience is the success, not that running through the slides and saying your message quickly and closing the event. No, that is not the case. And colors, violet, indigo, blue, green, these are all colors of our nature. That is, if you show by the picture, I did not have to show what is violet and all. So nature gives the message with GR. Okay. And here I got small puzzle, one more puzzle. I'll tell you a process on a particular company does this manufacturing process. So what do they take? Input is So they take input as a wood from the forest. Okay, that is the one. And what do they produce? So I'll give a clue. They produce a cloth, maybe wearing cloth. It is mixed with the cotton. So by seeing these two pictures, can anybody guess what is the one line message you wanted to give? Connectivity between these two messages.
Cloths are the byproduct of wood.
Could be, yes, one thing. You are close to that slogan, and I'll say I'll run that. So it is forest to fabric. That means
Oh,
from the from forest, it is a big rayon grade pulp process where I was associated. So you are using eucalyptus as raw material, and it undergoes process pulp, and it goes to the rayon process that is called viscose rayon process, rayon fiber. This fiber is used along with the cotton or a polyester to manufacture these type of cloths, curtains, and the person's fabrics. So this is what I wanted to say. Visuals, how effective they are. I did not have to explain much about this process. So two visuals will carry a tons of message on the process. So this is what I wanted to say. What is the importance of visuals? So the earlier part, which I mentioned on the preparation of slides. And another important point I wanted to say is today, as you get up in the morning, you are having a lot of buzz on tools that are artificial intelligence and another chat GPT, all this information. Yes, they are tools that are going to help you, but the knowledge you have on a preparation of presentation that chat GPT cannot generate or produce, it is yours. These tools will give you how to make a beautiful slides, background with a lot of pictures, but content is you have to work hard, and that is yours. So here I wanted to say, if somebody is a complacent that yes, tomorrow is presentation, let me go to some AI tool and type my topic of the content on the day and generate important slides. Yes, you are going to definitely fail that presentation of the day, because the content what GPT understands and the content what you are thinking or you are targeting your audience totally different. So you believe in yourself on the subject that you are delivering and do not depend upon these tools, because these tools are almost designed and data input is done by human beings. They cannot be a something superstitious. So humans intelligence always deliverable, and creativity, yes, only human can possess. All these tools cannot deliver. So this is a message I wanted to give, because as soon as Venkatesh sir asked, I would have gone to some tools, presentation tools, and generate overnight. No, I took almost a week time to deliver this presentation, because I know I don't want to give the only slides. I want to give the message that is going to stand with you and help with you when you are attempting to create a presentation. So next I will come to the next part of the presentation. What are the important tools or gestures or deliverables that you wanted to showcase while you are presenting the slides? Okay, this is the second part of it. One is the preparation, another is the presentation, and here is the most important point. So the caliber or the potential knowledge of yours is going to be assessed by the audience by seeing these important tips or rules. Okay. So let us go on the second part of this presentation. First thing is communication. So not only to the presentation, a communication today, it is an important tool that every person, maybe a student, working professional, or a service professional, whomever it may be, communication is the need of the hour today. Many of the students, I think Venkatesh sir also was still mentioning in his introduction to the EdGroom, people are having a good knowledge. They failed to perform in the interviews because of lack of communication skills. So these student communities should start this communication at early. I'm telling you, early in the sense, whatever is happened, you are not attempted, leave it. The days are gone. Today, decide that you want to work on the communication and you start talking on the language that your employers are looking at, that is English. And communication is a two-way, it is not one way. So it should be quick, friendly, precise, and simple. You should not be using very high jargon of words when you are delivering your speech. All these words should be easily understandable to the audience. That is the first message you have to consider when you are delivering your presentation slides. And what are all the contributing factors? Your words, what you are using in the communication, that is, they contribute around 53% of your total presentation content. And body language, 32%. And your tone, voice, wherever you have to raise your voice, you have to raise it. Wherever you have to cut down your voice, you have to cut down. And you should maintain the linearity between start time and end time of your presentation. And you should not go down by your voice, because your duty is to make your audience alert towards your presentation. That is your goal. And first thing is eye contact. So the reason why I have selected this photograph, they are sitting beside and they are looking at each other. That means whatever may be their posture, your eye contact, that means you are delivering a presentation, your eye contact should be with all the corners of the audience on that hall. That means you should not be looking at only one section of the audience. You should look at everybody who are present. You can 10 members, 50 members, 100 members. So your eye contact should go every part of that hall or a auditorium or a place. That is called eye contact. So it creates a bonding between you and the recipient, that is a person who are attending the presentation. And also sincerity, it shows how sincere you are delivering your content. And it also makes you comfort. Nervousness, especially this word has come, I wanted to say nervousness is the one factor which is predominant among our young generation. They are very hesitant, even stand in front of their students or classmates in a classroom and say something. When they are outside, yes, they are very good, they mingle with everybody. But when it comes to the atmosphere, stand in front of their friends and talk something, they are nervous. So it requires a lot of practice. Practice at home itself, you talk in front of a mirror and say something, yes, and you see what you are saying and you correct yourself. Like this, you have to develop every day. So this is the one important factor I wanted to highlight here. And this eye contact increases the engagement with your audience. That means you are always in tune with the audience. Otherwise, some of the audience will get away and go outside. Just like film, you must have observed that audience, if they are not interested of any particular song, they get up and they go for and have a cup of tea. So the director or total film group, their focus should be keep the audience 2 hours, 2.5 hours engaged in the hall. That is their target. Like that, yours also almost equal to that situation. Your duty is 1 hour. You have to hold your audience as if they are your guests and make them engaged, ask questions. So the way I did in the visual part, I asked some questions. So that means you are showing, yes, we are also part of this presentation. Not that presenter is reading and we are only hearing. No, it is a two-way. Okay. And facial expression. And you are telling something, a very funny story, and your face is very grim, and you don't want to change your face. No. Wherever you have to smile and accept audience suggestions and welcome them when they are giving a good advice. So facial expression is another important factor here. And every presentation, you start with a smile and welcome the audience. So like I said, Venkatesh sir has given opportunity as blah blah, and I said also the technical team behind the EdGroom for preparing this webinar and arranging for all this live everything. They are not in front of us, but they have done a great job. So it is my duty to say thanks to them. And I said thanks to you all. Even though it is a Sunday, you made yourself available for a half an hour or 1 hour session. So this is what I reciprocate. That means I am giving a equal appreciation for your presence also. It is not that I say you listen. No, wrong. So whatever I am continuing my presentation, already I have done it. That means I am showing my gestures. So I am presenting in a two-way. I started with points and I'm just endorsing those points. What is the importance? And another important is voice modulation. You should have a very low voice where every time audience will say, sir, we are not audible. And backbenchers, especially, they raise every time problem. Sir, we are not hearing your voice. No. First, you should test your mic and say, am I audible? And again, start your presentation. That's how you confirm them that, yes, am I audible or not. So let me go to some important tips. I made some around 10 tips that when you are creating a presentation, how the boundary of your presentation and what are the areas that you should concentrate. And I say it as a 10 successful steps for presentation. So here I will take a small gap. Maybe anybody wants to ask any question, you can ask. Venkatesh Garu, you can have small 30 seconds or so.
Yes.
So far, how was the content, sir? Venkatesh sir?
Excellent, sir. We learned a lot, sir. Especially, in my research also, I found, sir, whenever I share text content, right, I get a less response. But a text with a photograph, lot of what called as feedback, and along with it, if we animate a little bit, add some music, and excellent feedback, sir. So I test it regularly on YouTube. I mean, that Facebook Reels, YouTube Reels, and even Instagram. So whenever I put a picture related to a content, okay, and one more thing I found, sir, simply instead of sharing one photograph or any quotation, I'll add one line, sir. I'll personalize it. So because when you just simply share one photograph, maybe people think he is forwarding. But
Yes.
if you add a line to it, you are personalizing it. So that has more value to it. So definitely you are making a lot of input, sir. I really I take these suggestions when I put the next time the platform. Thank you so much, sir. You keep going.
Yeah. Okay. the first point of presentation, no, preparation. One is objective. First is understand your audience. What type of audience you are addressing? Are they from education? Are they from health? Are they from your research team? Are they your friends, colleagues? First, understand your audience. That is the most important. Then set your objective. What is that you wanted to deliver by this presentation? So initially I said, here I am not going to show you slides. I am going to give you the message of how to prepare a presentation. That is going to last long rather than slides. These slides you can generate anywhere. Now technologies are to your doorstep. I click of a button, and many people are offering many presentation slides, so much colors. That is not the matter, but you should know what is the objective of your presentation, and use proper format for the presentation. And second thing is, already I spoke on this nervousness. Okay, practice loud. Maybe at your home, yes, you stand in front of the mirror and say whatever you wanted to say, or you do small recording of 1 minute of your introduction of presentation and share it to your close friend. Today, mobile phone gadget is almost with us till we are going to bed. So you send that 1 minute video to your friend and ask he or her, yes, give me feedback how I am delivering. I am nervous, I am confident. Then before the presentation, balance your life. That is amount of food, rest, previous day, have a proper sleep and do some exercise, and keep yourself fit. Don't stand as if you are standing for the sake of only delivering presentation. No, you are standing for sending a message to the audience. And again, look at the audience and practice with the technology. That means before you are starting a presentation, if you are using a pointer, yes, check pointer is working or not, and check the projector, it is properly getting switch on, and voice, that is speakers, they are working. Take help of your admin department, that is those who are supporting you in your college or institution or wherever company. Take their help and get all this readiness before you start the presentation. Do not start all this exercise when the audience are sitting and eagerly waiting for your presentation. That is most important. And organize everything and make your notes, whatever you wanted to say, key points readily available, and follow up with logistics, that is movement, and cut the unnecessary details. Whatever you wanted to say, let the content be there in the slides. Unnecessary things, remove it. And review talk with some, not with familiar. Okay. And you try to say some few things which audience are not familiar. That means you are giving some new message. I'll tell you what is the message. Today, I happened to read the sports page in Telugu Daily. You all know the World Cup is coming in the month of, I think, October, November in India. And parallelly, there are qualifying matches going on between Sri Lanka, Netherlands, West Indies, and there are around 6-7 teams are there. And today, the news which I read in the newspaper is very surprising and astonishing to me, because I am a lover of cricket. West Indies team, they could not qualify for the World Cup group. This is what the stunning news for me. I think maybe the people of 80s and 70s, they know what is the West Indies team. They are called a battery, speed batteries. That means Andy Roberts, Malcolm Marshall, and Patterson, and Joel Garner. These are all called very tough bowlers. If anybody facing these bowlers, he is known to be a world-class cricketers. And our Sunil Gavaskar, Mohinder Amarnath, Vengsarkar, all these people have faced these people. Now today, if you are seeing the stage of West Indies cricket, they are not able to qualify. So it is a news. I am telling a news. Because I am loving a cricket, it is news for me. But those who are not loving the cricket, that is different. But see, the transformation happened from number one cricket team, those who have won 2 times World Cup, and third World Cup, they are almost finalists. 1983, India beat West Indies. Now, how the decline has happened. There could be many reasons. I am not going to the reasons, but what I am telling is maintaining the rapport, maintaining the steadiness of your success or a progress, that is going to matter. Not that today I have shown my caliber and tomorrow I am not visible. No, you should be able to show your performance on a continuous basis. That is called in Japanese term Kaizen, continuous improvement. Every day is an improvement for every individual. Just I wanted to give a small breakup story away from your presentation. Okay. Organizing everything. So already I spoke on this points. Next we'll go to the fourth one. Create and use visual. Already I shown you how the visual should be, and you should have a visuals related to your content. Don't show visual which is totally irrelevant to your subject. It should be related. And practice and have a backup plan and talk to the audience, not to the visual. This is the most important. You are facing the audience means you are standing up front of your audience, not seeing always the presentation slide board. No, that's what I say. Practice. That means before your presentation coming in the next day, you do a lot of homework, practice. And another point is energize yourself. That means project your voice. Yes. And you should have proper, I said already diet plan. You should be ready for the next day presentation. And use the example, keep voice lively. Your voice should be always in the same tone to attract the audience, and make eye contact, change the pace, gestures, use the gestures. Wherever hands movements you want to do, you do it. Wherever you wanted to show a facial expression, show it. All these gestures matter a lot. And do a real rehearsal. Yes, that is most important. And motivation to the listeners, establish rapport, control the temperature of that room or a hall. Temperature in the sense, you wanted to crack jokes, do it, make them live. Don't be always serious with the topic, and no, everybody is stiff on their chairs. No, relax. Now and then tell your jokes if you are having something to share. And dress up. Yes, dressing is proper when you are standing in front of audience. And appeal to all senses, eyes, ears, every nose, every sense should be alert. Conclude with conclusion. Keep a confident voice, have an energetic stance, plan concluding sentence. What is that you wanted to say at the end of your presentation? Concluding. That means you are summarizing to say, yes, this is what I have conveyed it. And conserve your energy to speak to the people. Yes, you should have energy starting to the ending. Otherwise, that speed at which you are, or the rapport you are developing and speaking will come down. And manage questions. Yes. So in between, I asked during the visual presentation. That means I wanted to be, you also be part of my presentation. Ask questions. Make them part of your presentation. Tell people when to ask questions. So in between, I given a pass. I asked Venkatesh sir, let us have 30 seconds break. Can anybody want to talk? Let them talk. So this is the, see, whatever I have shown in the presentation, I am following it. That means it is a, I am delivering in two times in a 1 hour seminar. Okay. And ask now and then, more than this, do you want anything I should share? This question. That means I'm asking them, do you want more? Okay. Then recommend next steps, clarify people roles and responsibility, control the discussion. That means total presentation, that podium and audience, everything should be under your control. There should not be any no distraction. And have a colleague of your friend who is knowledgeable on this presentation, what is the content you are developing, as a support. As and when you are fumbling with information or words, so he is coming to your support. Okay, got it? And last one, 10th point, take a leap. Okay, use your unique talent. That means do not copyright anybody while you are presenting. Is my favorite, my fan, I am fan of so and so actor or a musician or a cricketer, so I want to stand like him, deliver like this. No, you have your own unique nature of presenting. Okay. Then perseverance, yes, be confident, personalize, tailor your talk to the audience. You tailor made it, make it what is required, and find your passion. Be passionate in speaking about your subject. Show that passion. And humor, yes, I said, wherever humor, you try to add it. And another important, dressing. Wear the dress that fits you, and wear the polished shoes. Tip of the tie should touch the middle of the buckle. Very few people will have this concentrated, because they are in a hurry of getting ready to the presentation and going there and standing in the podium. So the normal dress code says the tip of the tie should touch middle of your buckle, and wear full sleeves. And there is no other argument, because these are all good to have, and people can have their own opinions. I'm not going against it, but good to have. And another important, as let us say it is a 45 minutes presentation, and x-axis, it is a concentration level of the audience. As the time progresses from 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, when it comes to the 30 minutes, this is a very important study conducted in the presentation environment, where your audience concentration will take a dip. That means almost it is coming to 25%. And again, end of the presentation, because they are excited that you are closing the presentation and you are making them to go away, they are energized and slowly they come to your expectation. That means end of your presentation, it comes around 78%. So the duty of the presenter is make the dip not to happen. Make them always, let us say, if not 100%, 80% or 78% as a linear single line. This is the most important factor of your success of presentation. This is what I want to give a most importance. You are making the audience listening to you almost 80% throughout your 45 minutes, 1 hour presentation. That is the really success. I am telling you success. That means you can write on your diary, yes, I have done a wonderful delivery. So Venkatesh sir, we have one hand raised for any query. Can you just unmute?
Yes, sir. I'm just looking at.
Yes, yes.
Rohin Banik.
Yes.
Please unmute yourself and you can raise the question. Sir, actually they posted the question, sir. The question is,
yes, yes.
Sir, what should be the girls or ladies dress code for presentation?
Yes, it is a normal dress code, whatever they prefer. Daily, we see in colleges or institutions a sari or a chudidar. So there is nothing different that I can say. It is a common, nothing to worry about it. Okay, shall we continue?
Yes, sir, you can continue.
Okay. Okay, then I'll go to the next slide. So, Venkatesh Garu, I wanted to give this some time for this slide. It has got
Yes,
lot
sir,
of
this is,
yes, it is
I-
a presentation performer indicator.
excellent, sir. This is, I never know about this, sir.
Yes,
But
yes, yes.
generally, I just say that people say, kiss your speech, keep it sweet and simple. Okay, so definitely especially nowadays, the attention span is very less, sir. That's why people are now the generation, this generation especially, it is watching lot of reels. No reel will not exceed 30 seconds. So
Yes.
if it is more than 30 seconds, okay, if you want to make a video, definitely people don't watch it. Okay, then number of views will definitely come down. So this especially the curve that you are showing is dipping and then increasing, as you said, sir. Sir, is it same? I mean, for 45 minutes span, you are saying this, right?
Yes, it is a normal tendency. So
Oh.
it may vary percentage as you extend your presentation, maybe 1 hour, 1.5 hour. But the common trend, that means middle of your presentation, it is your duty to make your audience towards you. That means make them attention, ask some questions or put some visuals and question and answer type so that they are looking at you. So that curve dip, you elevate it. That is the importance.
Yes, sir. That's why, sir, when we teach a class, we teach for 1 hour. For every 15, 20 minutes, we'll give a break. Break in the sense, we'll stop teaching, we'll interact with the students. And what I do is, after I take 2 hours class at a stretch. After first 1 hour, in between we have a discussion in the class. Lecture method no longer works, sir. For 1 hour to 1.5 hour, you cannot give lecture for the timing. So we need to involve the students so that, as you said, that especially when the content is so good and maybe people will listen to it. But in the classroom, the students may not have the same interest. Sir. So definitely this curve maybe go a little bit down also. So we need to check it now and then. Yes, sir.
So-
That's very good.
So when it comes to the classroom, I'm telling for the class that you are dealing next day, let us say, I think you are dealing physics.
Yes, sir.
So maybe I'm not good at physics. Some topic on the physics, a lesson, you tell the few students or interested students, read on one particular 2-3 sentences of your class that you are going to take next day. Before you start that class, let them volunteer and say what they have understood about 2-3 sentences. That is making them inclusion of your subject. This is a small tip. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Next, I'll move forward. So next is only I'll go fast because these are all the tools that are commonly used for in the schools and colleges or institutions as a presentation media, that is technologies. That is audio plus visual is your presentation. You have a Pana board, okay, is the electronic whiteboard. Okay, you can write it and wipe it off. Even while giving presentation also, I can have this electronic board connected to my laptop and whatever I wanted to say, I can write it down. So that means somebody wants to note down, they can note down also. That is called a electronic whiteboard. And another one is a plasma screen. It is another widely used screen. And another one is a visual presenters. That is a small presenter zoom lens and other accessories. And another is ceramic on steel chalkboards. They are all the latest boards that are in place in various institutions they are using. So these are all the change of routine blackboards that till today we have in the institution. No doubt these are all cost to the institution, but they give a lot of visibility and also no good to have presence of this writing. And here I have listed for the sake of the today's attendees, you wanted to have some tips on the presentation, you go to these websites and explore. Each presentation site has got its own valuable information, and they have a number of slide designs and so much information you try to explore. And before that, I say, as a user, very normal background colors and content, first you go with that. Once you are getting a confidence, yes, I have a grip on the subject or a presentation, you go and explore all these tools, that is pictures, visuals, and all these things. Okay, so this is one I wanted to share. And another one is, so many of you are interested. Today's everybody is looking at our AI tools. They are almost following every individual every day. And my message here is, these two tools are yes, definitely they are advanced, they are well articulated, and these tools have got a lot of information study involved. Human has got his own intelligence, creativity, problem solving, and deliverable capacity. So don't worry, you try to learn these tools. Yes, it is good to have. Don't copy, don't depend on these tools. So out of this, I say Tome.ai is a very good presentation preparation. We will create slides with the pictures and in front of you, ready as a presentation module. Okay, that is one I can recommend. And Journey also very good. And slides say Sai.ai, it is also good. So try to explore. Just I pulled it out of my webinars and other things what I am attending, and these are all suggested by some of the good presenters whom I have come across. And the end of this, our presentation, preparation and delivery. If you are representing a company, definitely you are boosting confidence on you. Yes, I can do. That type of message should come from your mouth. Yes, I can do. I am capable of doing it. And definitely, it is going to improve your professional life. Professional in the sense, you are good at your technical skills, coding, you are excellent, but you are not able to deliver your product or your work to your boss, that is your delivery manager, to your customer. Whatever you have done is not going to be taken by the company or value by your company when it comes to your performance appraisal. So you should be able to project your performance, whatever you have done. And out of 100 people or 1,000 people, you are going to get noticed. Yes, he has got something new. He can deliver something different. That's what the benefit. And slides that win your roadmap to success. That means whatever each slide, the importance you are giving, it is a roadmap to your success. Success in the sense, the delivery, the message that you wanted to convey. And finally, presentation is as important as your performance. Both should go hand in hand. So this is what I think last slide. Yes, now I am ready to take the question and answer session. I think I could able to put the content in a very crisp and message oriented, because I don't want to give a too much information. Information should be short and it should reach maximum people. That is the motto of a presenter. That's all my hand, sir. I think we can.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Sir, can you please stop sharing?
Okay, I'll stop sharing.
Okay. Okay, sir. And you can make me the co-host again. Especially, sir, I really love the point that you shared in the beginning. Most of us, we don't bother about the colors when we make presentation. We use whichever the color that pleases us. So you meticulously said what to use, what not to use in colors when it comes. Definitely, that is a one good suggestion. I should implement in the next what called as a presentation when I do it. Recently, sir, I gave last year a session in my college. So about all the COMPTIA exams for +2 students. Then I prepared a lot of slides with a lot of content. So when I shown to my director, he said, "Sir, don't show these many slides in one session because the people will not think good when you have so much of slides. So better reduce to those slides." That is one important message I learned, and then I started implementing that one important point in my presentation, sir. Another is, sir, as you've shown a lot of feedback, especially the links that you shared, all the AI tools, all that. And one important point you mentioned in your discussion that be creative, and definitely you have to be original. You cannot copy from the machine because the people can understand easily. And recently I heard I've seen somewhere the skill that cannot be replaced by AI. In that, the first they mentioned is creativity. So a machine only can assist you. It cannot overtake you. You cannot, what a machine cannot exceed you. So definitely, when creativity is definitely.
Yes, sir. I think you're disconnected. Hello?
Sorry, sir, there was a small problem network issue. So definitely, Murligar, the one important takeaway from me is don't use technology too much, be creative. Another important thing is be precise. Your information should be very precise and wear appropriate dress when you are dealing, the physical presentation. When you are showing the slides, use appropriate colors and don't flood the slide with too much of content. Because as you said, if you share paragraphs and paragraphs, definitely it's not good. And one important point I like, sir, people are coming to see you, not the slides. That is very important. So you make a difference, not the slides. Slides only will help you to talk what you want to deliver. So just by looking at the heading, they shouldn't assume. They should not come to a conclusion. So it should not give them a complete information there. The people should what called as wait for your answer, what I'm going to see, and always engage your audience. That's very, very important. Just having a lecture is no use, especially in physical meetings. We always see that interaction is more important. The more you interact with the audience, the better is the presentation. So one way traffic is no use. So thank you so much, Muralidharan sir. It shows your experience. And I can see the command that we have on this particular subject. And let's talk. Let's get the feedback from the people who are actually there from the beginning. Sir, let's start from your friend, sir. And before that, we have shared one form within the chat box. Please fill that form, sir. We are going to send you all the certificate, the participant certificate. I'm going to reshare once again. Everyone who participated, please fill that form so that we can send you a certificate. Yeah, Redigar, BTH Redigar, can you unmute yourself, sir, and share your feedback of your friend presentation?
It's a very nice presentation, and very happy to join today. And I came across a few more friends. Though I worked in near Visakhapatnam, Srikakulam in Andhra, I worked 22 years. Rallis India, Nagarjuna, all that, Anoria Chemicals. It's a wonderful. Today's life, student life has to be something, this new techniques, technology, they have to adopt. When we were studying, no computer, nothing was there. Today it is something different. That means we have to connect and share. So adopt in our life today, whatever this presentation Redigaru has shown to us. Definitely by adopting most of the points in our life, tomorrow's life will be different. The change will come from today itself. It will give definitely better results in professional life, whether it is student or service person, whoever may be. Number two, that graph Redigar has shown, it is a measure. Some task is given. So you are measuring. That dip means, I recollect our engineering days, Redigar, that inorganic chemistry class, it used to be in second half after lunch.
Yes.
So he used to feel bored. And the lecturer also, he never used to break and make some sort of a joke, and everyone mind should flow towards that. He never attempted, but we used to always say a very dry subject like that. So that can be changed by spending hardly breaking that topic 1 or 2 minutes, and definitely improvement will come by doing that. And people also, students also will be alert. So regarding we are all batchmates after 25 years. Last this WhatsApp group was formed. Our college students, we were only 4 or 5. So Babu Prasad initially started. Once in a week we used to see WhatsApp. After Muralidhar Reddy garu joined, it's almost every day some new development, new topic will be. It will be there in the group message. So that means there is a lot of change from last maybe Reddy garu joined, I think 3 months before or 4 months before. So it is something different. Daily some new topic, new message. That sharing is there, and people will also reciprocate. They give their comment, all that. It's a wonderful thing, and very many things one can learn. It will be useful for each and every participant, and also students. Definitely, it is very, very useful for students, those who are studying engineering, after engineering, what to do, which is the better path, all that to reach their goals. Thank you very much, sir. So we continue to join, and we are among the participants, one among the participants. So thank you very much, Reddy garu.
Thank you, Hemant Reddy.
Definitely, next I will try to add more people in this, because yesterday I went to my village and came back. Anyhow, nice attending this webinar, and coming each other, sharing the views. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Hemant Reddy. Thank you. I think you have the video also. I think Venkatesh sir will share that. You can send it to your friends also.
Yeah, I'll share with my colleagues, and we're all some college also.
Okay.
Engineering college, so people are working. So definitely I'll share to many people.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please carry on, sir.
Yes, sir. Venkatesh garu. I think we have Sharath. You wanted to give some feedback. Just you can say a few words about your experience.
Yes, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, Sharath, go ahead.
So, the webinar is very useful, sir, and I'm going to join my college within 1 month. So this will be really helping me with my presentations of my assignments and everything else. So yes, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this webinar. And sir, I had one question, sir.
Yes, Sharath.
let's say suppose I'm giving a presentation and someone has asked me a question, and for some reason I'm unable to answer it. So how do I deal with that situation?
See, one part of this presentation exercise, after every topic, that means it is not a continuous. Any presentation is a break. That means you are covering some subject and you are follow up another subject. There is a, let us say, 3-4 sub modules. So one way is, I suggest you give a small 2 to 3 minutes break of each subject and you ask audience, do you have any questions? That is the one way. And another way is, you say at the beginning itself, let them park their questions and come after end of the presentation. So this is depends upon what is your readiness to answer. That means you have instantaneous answer, you have a capacity of your subject. Yes, go ahead. Anytime, let the audience raise the question, I am there to answer. Or you have an ambiguity that you cannot answer immediately, take a break. That means after mid of the presentation or you tell end of the presentation. Okay.
Yes, thank you,
Sir,
sir.
actually, Sarath is my student, sir. He got a wonderful results in advance and JEE mains, and even he got a RNA 63rd rank in
Oh,
UCD exam.
very good.
So
Sarath.
he's, yeah, he's a very good student.
Nice to hear
Yeah.
that you are good at academics, and
Yes, sir, he is.
the flavor that you can add to your academics is, first thing is communication, and second is presentation. There are many soft skills, but these are all the top priority.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Murli sir, I have some, yeah, Murli sir, I have some questions, sir. Because you have seen life in all the different dimensions. Now you are dealing with the students. It's a new job for you as a portal. But see, my questions are, what role this presentation skill play in one's success? So generally, very few people can face the audience. I've seen a lot of my faculty friends also. Whenever we have a faculty meeting, okay, when the directors ask us to talk, okay, share your feedback. I see a lot of people are shy to come forward, right? But I love it, sir. Whenever there is occasion, I use it, okay? So I know its advantages. When we go and talk, when we express in front of the faculty members, so definitely the advantages are definitely, now what happened was, whenever the faculty meeting happens, people will look at me, okay? That has happened in my college. So whenever somebody asks me to talk, yeah, everybody say, Venkatesh sir, go on. So sir, my question is, how important is the presentation skill in one's success, in your opinion, sir?
Okay, I'll go one step back. A student should start his journey. That means, let us say 2020, I think joining this year means 20, we are in 23. So 27 is going to come out of the college.
Yes, sir.
Today you should start thinking, wherever I get an opportunity to stand and speak, participate in a team, volunteer myself, yes, let me do. That is the beginning of a student, and definitely he is going to see the lot of transformation by the time he lands in the third year, first semester or second semester, and his mindset is built such a way that he is going wherever the learning opportunity is there. Certification, quiz competition, or events happening in the institution, formation of stalls and gathering the collections. So these are all the skills. Definitely, if he is nurturing all these skills, I say at the end of the fourth year, second semester, I think all the campus interviews happens. They did not have to prepare themselves for interview. They are already ready for interview. That is the beautiful success, but very few students follow this methodology. And another thing I am telling you, most of the students start preparing their resume for the campus drives when that company is coming tomorrow. They try to copy, pull some information from friends, pull the project also, everything, put it in the front of the, dump in the CV and give it to the recruiter. And when recruiter asking, what is the project you have done? I don't have any idea. These are all the basic, I'm telling you, this is what the educators, all the small tips, they doesn't require any investment. They require only mentoring. Not happening today. Today, I'm telling you, that's what practically I faced it. If you are doing all these practices in a 3-year, 4-year journey, your CV is ready. Only pull out your, wherever you have participated, whatever you are, everything, and put it in the CV. Yes, rest is done. This is what the thing they should follow.
And one more thing, sir, you rightly said, I really love the point. When you are doing all the things from the beginning, by the time 4th year comes, you are ready. So you don't need to prepare separately for facing an interview. That's a one important aspect every student should understand. Sir, in the class, maybe when we are teaching intermediate +1, +2, the syllabus, I ask the students regularly to come in front of the class and say something about the subject that we learned. So I always conduct some practical applications of physics, all that.
Sir, unmute, sir, unmute.
Sorry, sir. My question is, sir, what is the right age for a student to overcome the fear, sir? Because most of the students are shy to talk in front of the people. As I said, elders also have the same feeling. Maybe they are the students who were past, right? So they had this fear. Now, for a student, what is the right age to overcome this stage fear, sir? In your opinion?
So I will divide this question into 2 parts. First thing is what student can do. That means student has to take a self-interest in making an attempt to stand up in the class and ask questions. If the role is given as I think they have this class representative. Yes, you take that opportunity. And whenever your teacher is asking to do small assignment, you try to prepare a small slides, 2-3 slides, and say your teacher, sir, madam, I wanted to show my slides. All these make you come out of the nervousness. That is with me, that means as a student. Another part, educator. Educator should identify the students, those who are having this stage phobia or nervousness, pull them up and make them to forcibly to speak, stand and deliver. This is educator only can do. Again, it is I can say, differs from the person to person. One educator is focusing future. Yes, today I am not only teaching chemistry or physics, I am making him an employable person or employability. I am creating employability. That edge educator should add to his profession. Then only he can do it. Otherwise, if he is thinking that 9 to 5 is my job, syllabus is my objective, and handling the classroom is my responsibility, and leaving exactly at 5 o'clock, punching and going out, no, it is not applicable to the educators, those who have this mindset. Go beyond, one step ahead, and because you know the person who is going to be a employee, who is going to be an employer, who is going to be an entrepreneur. Yes, you know, because you are spending them with almost 4 to 5 years. Then who else? The person who is coming outside company is interviewing for half an hour. He cannot judge a person in half an hour, but you have a 5-year span. Then what is the less opportunity the educator has? He has to. That's what I said in the beginning. There is a shift is required in the education system where educators should go one step ahead and learn new technologies and new developments and contribute to their add on to their regular capability of their subject matter expert they have.
Sir, one more question. Now the new education policy is coming. And as Elon Musk saying, come with me skills, don't come with me certificates. So now all the students have to equip themselves with the right amount of skills. So no longer people will give a job just by looking at the certificates. So you need to perform. So as you have so much of experience, you have seen various people in various domains and you work in different companies. So in your opinion, sir, what role these skills will, what called as over certificates, how much these skills have the value?
See, now, I think last 1 decade, the importance of core knowledge that any student is possessing, slowly it is getting a downtrend. Earlier, if you are a civil or a mechanical or electronics engineer, your prime focus, I'm telling earlier means your days or my days, or maybe in 90s or 2010 up to that, their focus is on only the industry. If I'm a mechanical engineer, I am focusing on only mechanical oriented companies first. Then second thought is, what is that I can look next alternative? That is competitive exams and the group 1 and all these things. And this technologies of today's dominance are a third priority. Now these technologies have come and sit in the driver's seat. Students, they're studying, meritorious students spending 4 years on their core knowledge, electronics, electrical, chemical, civil. At the end of the day, by spending some 6 months or 8 months, I don't know what, each university college has got their own way of giving allotment to the technical skill trainings, and their future career is decided. This is where I am not agreeing, because 4 years you are carrying a paper that is certificate. And let us go logically. Let us say IT industry really require a person with a coding, C, Java, plus and Python, all these technical skills. That case, why they are generalizing eligibility from starting from civil mechanical? What way civil mechanical person is in this core industry studying about technical knowledge? You see the gap between requirement and the education that they are imparting. So that's the where I'm seeing a lot of gap between the two areas. So it is now remains a fact that industries wants one eligible criteria. Any BE or BTech graduate, that's all they are giving. And they are not bothered about you are a candidate with already having a technical skills, or you are having a subject knowledge on C, C++, Java. No, they are not worried. They are only seeing whatever the knowledge you are acquiring as a employable. That means ready-made product to their company. So this is the where I am just is an open discussion. Unmute, sir, unmute. Hello? Hello? Sir, am I audible?
So you're audible.
Yeah, I think Venkatesh sir has disconnected. He rejoined. Sir, you're able to hear?
Yes, Sarath, you have any question?
Yeah. So the last question you asked, sir, I was just correlating it. I'm not fully convinced the way today your certificate and your employability skills. Definitely there is a gap, and as a person who has entered into the education, I am doing a very good big campaign on behalf of this Dr. Kalam Foundation to help civil and mechanical or other core industry students, how this synergy between industry and institutions can be built up, because definitely our nation requires these young minds of civil, mechanical, whatever you call it, chemical, because we have industry growth, we have projects are coming, and tomorrow from where they are going to get resources if everybody is going to IT. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
So where are the young minds, young brains? Old people cannot go and work in the projects, stand under the sun. So, so this is a very simple, point, but it has got very high importance. As we are talking today, you imagine after 5 years, if the colleges are not producing civil, mechanical, or any core industry engineers, from where the industry is going to get the input, that is product.
Yes.
I don't know.
Definitely, sir. Wonderful, sir. Last one question, Reddy garu. We've conducted 52 webinars from last 1.5 years, and you know what we're exactly, sir. In your opinion, I mean, how useful the platform like EdRoom or the webinar that we are conducting to the students and parents community, sir?
Sir, one way I'll say, first, parent require education. Parent should not disown his responsibility by paying the fees and selecting the premier institution and saying that I have done my duty. No, your duty starts at home. You counsel your son or daughter, understand their goals or their likes, their desire, and go accordingly. And parents should contact mentors, and the forum that you have created is the right mentor. I can say, I will use the one word, mentor. They can log in and see what is happening around you before you say or you force your son or daughter to join either a medical or a engineering or an architect. First to understand which direction he wants to go. I think you are doing a wonderful job, and it is a library, I can say, library of knowledge, where for community, I think parent, student, teacher, and I think one more I missed.
Institutions and mentors.
Yeah, institution. Yes, you are clubbed all these 5 members who are all the driving force of today education system. To be coming on the one platform, either contribute and learn.
Yes.
There are only 2 types of philosophy exist in our life. If you are able to do, just do it. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I can give a knowledge to the community, I'm doing it. Where I cannot do, I will take support. Maybe I'll reach out Venkatesh sir or my friend Anmant Reddy or all the people, those who work with me, institution or organization, that is take support. And third important point is, don't fall into the trap of JCB. That is always justify yourself, complain and blame others. So this is a very dangerous. That's what many of the students are falling into this trap. They cannot do this, immediately go and blame others, that Venkatesh sir is not teaching properly. And they complain on teacher. Teacher is not coming to the class and she doesn't know knowledge. And they justify their weaknesses. I have the knowledge, but he is not teaching well. This is the success of life, sir. This small formula, I think you can also communicate to your community. If you are following, I don't think there is no failure.
Thank you so much, Reddy garu. Definitely, sir. We have included one more component called mentors. Okay. because a lot of people like you, even Hanuman Reddy sir also can work as a mentor. Because sir, I love the proverb, African proverb, sir. When an old man dies, a library is buried. So that struck me like anything, sir. Sir, there are teachers who are experienced, but they are unable to work now. But they can share information like a digital platform. We have wonderful platform like Zoom. So they can see you just in Kurnool, I'm in Visakhapatnam. We are able to transfer a lot of knowledge and all this is recorded. Sir, this is the biggest project we have taken, sir. I don't think anyone could conduct 52 webinars, sir, because we achieved that. That too with various people, a lot of experienced people. So we want to transfer knowledge from your generation to the next generation, sir. That is our main goal. And definitely we need support from the people like you, sir. You're all mentors for us and even for the student community, parent community, because you have so much of wisdom that has to be transferred to the next generation. That is the one vision we have. We want to bring all the teachers and we want to bring the best brains in the society into this platform. That's why we are conducting the webinars regularly, sir. So that whenever the people want, it's, as you said, it's a library of information. They go and check the video and they can get all the information. So whenever the people want to know how to present, they'll come to your video and they'll watch it, sir. That's why we are doing this, sir. Thank you so much, Reddy for helping us. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And before you close, I pinged you one link. It is a message by Dr. Kalam in a European Parliament. Just you can run that video. It is a 1 minute, not even 1 minute, 50 seconds video.
I'll run it, sir.
Yes, just run it.
There is righteousness in the heart, where there is right, as you say in India, where there is righteousness in the heart, where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is harmony, there is an order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world.
Mr. President Abdul Kalam, in the name of the European Parliament, I want to thank you for this important and inspiring speech. This was one of the most extraordinary speeches we have ever heard. From a statesman, scientist and poet, this is unique.
Wonderful, Edgar. Wonderful video you shared. Definitely.
This is what the power of India. I want to.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We need your mentorship. We need your guidance because we want to bring the people like you from different parts. We want to use that technology to bring people like you from. Please suggest some of the speakers to us also differently. We want to explore various domains and knowledge into this platform. Thank you so much, Murali Reddy garu, for your time, patience, and as you said, you took a lot of pain. Sorry to trouble you, even on the Sundays.
No, it is my pleasure. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Hanuman Reddy garu, thank you, sir, for joining. You were there from the beginning.
Yeah, thank you, Sharad.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hanuman Reddy, and thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, Sharad, thank you, man, for joining. Let's meet very soon in the next webinar in the next Sunday. Thank you so much, sir. This is all from my side.
Bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye.